Hello, I'm Amy Zawi with the Jerusalem Connection Report, the Red Alert for Wednesday, May 11th. Recognizing Truth in Finances. Follow the money. In Germany, an LGBTQ organization canceled its bank account with the national bank because of the bank's involvement with organizations that fund BDS activities. This provided a flurry of responses that reiterated the nature of the Jewish Voice for Peace's anti-Israeli and anti-Semitic agenda in Europe. As reported in the Jerusalem Post, the Magnus Hirschfeld Foundation, named after a German Jewish scientist who was persecuted by the Nazis, has terminated its accounts with the Bank for Social Economy over their financial enabling of organizations that advocate BDS or boycotts of Israel. The closure of this account was announced last Friday and was immediately praised by various Jewish human rights organizations. Dr. Zuroff, the head of the Wiesenthal Center in Jerusalem, noted, "I'm happy that the organization did the right thing from a Jewish perspective." Dr. Zuroff also noted that this is showing a Jewish solidarity and took the right steps to close this account, and we hope other Jewish organizations that have accounts with the Bank of Social Economy will follow suit. The Bank for Social Economy maintains numerous accounts for organizations that engage in boycott, divest, and sanction activities against the State of Israel. In February, Germany's own public security minister, Erdogan, urged the bank to shut down accounts for any BDS group, including the Jewish Voice for Justice and Peace in the Middle East. Another spokesman for the Berlin office of the American Jewish Committee told the Jerusalem Post last week, "We welcome this decision of the Hirschfeld Foundation. The BDS campaign is not only a danger to Jewish life, but democracy as a whole. Therefore, a zero-tolerance position from politicians and society is necessary. The closure of the bank accounts is part of the zero-tolerance position and is ceasing the provision of public rooms for BDS activities." Olga Deutsch, the head of the Israeli organization NGO Monitor's European desk, told the Jerusalem Post again last week that this is another important step in raising awareness in Germany. BDS has been called out for being anti-Semitic by most politicians and all levels of the political apparatus in Germany, and acting upon that rhetoric is crucial. Recent weeks have seen a dangerous rise in anti-Semitic incidents across the country, from virulent anti-Semitism and anti-Israel hatred among senior employees by state-owned agencies for the international cooperation, otherwise known as GIZ, scandals over anti-Semitic lyrics by singers winning national German music awards, and political attacks and physical attacks on people in the street for no other reason than wearing their kippah on their head. The time has come to translate political readiness to concrete steps, says Olga Deutsch. At the Simon Wiesenthal Center and other numerous Jewish human rights organizations, they have urged Schmitz, the head of the bank, to close all BDS-involved accounts. BDS is a hypocritical movement that claims to support Palestinians while its real intentions is to destroy the State of Israel and deny Jewish right to self-determination. The same millions of dollars funneled into BDS through financial institutions around the world to spread the hatred against Europe could actually be reinvested directly into the well-being of the Palestinian people, whose own government uses humanitarian aids to pay the salaries of convicted terrorists and their families. So was reported in the Post. The World Jewish Congress supports any initiative that supports cooperation between Israelis and Palestinians and does not move to perpetuate the ongoing conflict between the two sides. BDS has made no sign or any willingness or interest in reaching any peaceful resolution to the conflict, and any financial institution that supports these methods is only helping to further push us away from peace and fuel enmity. The path to peace must come through positive initiatives and dialogue, and not through the boycott of Israel and the spread of hatred, so said Mr. Singer. Schmitz, the head of the bank, has declined the many requests by the Post and other Jewish organizations for responses to their bank's decision to maintain bank accounts for BDS entities, specifically the Jewish Voice for Peace, Just Peace in the Middle East, wherein Schmitz actually in February used the bank's communication department and website to offer a defense of that group. The Jewish Voice has waged BDS activities against the Jewish National Fund in Germany, and also called on the EU to immediately exclude all Israeli military and security companies from any EU network framework programs. Rabbi Abraham Cooper, an associate dean at the Wiesenthal Center, told the Jerusalem Post just last week that the global BDS campaign is the main engine seeking to demonize and delegitimize the Jewish democratic state of Israel and all lovers of Zion in social and economic domains. Every German citizen, every German NGO, and the Hirschfeld Foundation is one such important group to strike back against the extreme anti-Israel campaign, and it is worthy of public praise. So, thank you so much to the Magnus Hirschfeld Foundation for your brave step to close your bank accounts with the bank, which is a big hassle. You probably have to reestablish them at another bank as you continue your own good work in Germany for equal rights. Shavua Tov. Have a great week.